Don't let the mind, this human ego, convince you that there's something wrong, that you have to prove something, that there's something to be afraid of, that there's something you need to worry about, or that there's something that is missing. We are whole now. You are whole now. Anything else is just a story. It's a story that the mind wants to tell you, to keep you stuck in old loops, old patterns, old ways of being. All we can do, all we need to do, is to trust, let go, and be. Allow this life to unfold in the way that it's meant to, based on who we really are. When we're being the authentic people that we are, our authentic selves, the best people that we can be, the things that are meant for us will always find their way to us. We have to believe that. We have to know that God and the divine are always working for us and through us. It's when we start to doubt this, when we allow things like fear, negativity, doubt, lack, old stories of the mind, old stories of the ego, conditioning that we've picked up from this world. When we let these things take over, and we let the mind pull us away from our heart, that's when we begin to lose sight. We begin to fall off the path. We begin to allow the world to tell us who to be. We start being something that we're not. We lose sight of that path, that narrow path, being the best people that we can be, having faith in God, knowing that the divine is always with us, knowing that we're here for a reason, knowing that our lives have meaning, and that no matter what the world might tell you, you have all the potential to be whatever you want to be and do whatever you want to do. This life is yours. You have every right, all the power in the world, to take your freedom back, your sovereignty back, to be who you truly are, and not try to be something that you're not. Not try to be something that the world tells you you should be. It's time now for us to drop all of that, to take our power back, and to remember who we really are. Remember that you don't have to give your power away anymore. You don't have to play small. You can be who you really are. Step into your authenticity. Take back your power and live this life in the way that you want to live it. That's just the way it is. There's no more reason to let anyone else or anything else tell you who to be or how to act. If we can accept this, if we can drop the fear, let go of the struggle, let go of the belief that we have to fight against anything anymore, and just be, just live these lives in the way that is in resonance with who you really are, then you can just let go. You can let go and trust. You can just focus on being the best person that you can be. And know that you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about anything else. If you're being the best person that you can be, if you're remaining authentic and true to who you really are, that's it. Let your calling be a true reflection of you being true to yourself. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to force yourself to be something that you're not. You can just allow yourself to take a breath, to relax, to let this life flow, to allow yourself to let go of the fear, the anxiety, to drop that baggage, give it up to God, let that baggage go. Let the stress go. Let the old stories go, and know that you're protected. You're protected, you're looked after, you're guided. You don't have to do anything other than be who you really are. Just be. Be. No need to fake. No need to force. No need to fight. Relax into who you really are. This life doesn't have to be a struggle anymore. And I say these things because this is my journey as well. Just to throw that out there. It's a learning process for all of us. As a collective and as individuals, we're all learning these lessons. That we don't have to struggle. There doesn't have to be hardship. There always will be lessons and challenges. But we don't have to resist them so much. We don't have to push against the flow of life. We can accept things for how they are. And instead of trying to fight how things are, we can just be who we really are and flow with life. Flow with that river. Don't try to fight it. It's a lesson for me, and it may resonate with you too. We've been conditioned, so many of us, to believe that we have to force things, that we have to fight, that we have to prove ourselves and be something that someone else or something else thinks that we should be. Some sort of standard. All of these things are like cages. They're like traps. They're just stories that we get stuck in. We don't have to be anything other than who we really are. All the old stories, all the things that you think you have to do, make sure those are your stories. Make sure that they didn't get put in your head from something else. Make sure that what you're trying to do and who you're trying to be, make sure that's you. Make sure that's your story. So let go of the fear. Let go of anything that's holding you back. Let go of all those old stories. Let go of what the world thinks you should be. Let go of the drama of the world. Let go of anything that pulls you away from who you really are, your authentic self. Let go of anything that pulls you away from the faith that got you this far. And never forget that no matter what you might be going through, you're always supported. And that you did not come this far just to come this far. There's so much left. No matter what you might be going through, whatever hardships, challenges, whatever it might be for you, you have so much life left to live. We really have to remember this, myself included, all of us, that there's so much good. There's so much life left to live. No matter what we might be going through now, God will never let you down. The divine is always with you. You are always loved, always supported, always cared for. Nothing will ever change that. So thank you very much for watching. And always remember that you are never alone. That you're always supported. You're supported by God. You're supported by people around the planet. You have my support. And you will never be left alone. You will never be abandoned. You will always be supported and you will always be loved. That's just the way it is. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.